Incoming clean news, submitted by Cat Got Your Tongue. A mommy vlogger comes clean after being outed as a former sex worker. Oh my God.
Who cares?
Well, I mean, fuck.
Honestly. Literally, fuck, what?
Yeah, like, strippers need to pop out babies too.
Yeah, plus where do you think kids come from?
I think it's because people always try to hold, like, the mom influencers, like, at a highest level. Like, oh, how dare you have
You're supposed to be a pure mother.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, every time I did Ask the Feels, oh my God, I can't believe she's talking about sex and she has a child. It's like, how the fuck do you think I made him?
Exactly.
Yeah, she's a big expert on that.
All right, so this mommy blogger
Anybody should be talking about sucking dick. It should be me.
should be a mother.
Should be all moms.
All right, so Candace, she's from the UK and she has about 54,000 followers. She's also verified.
Okay.
Ow.
I don't know, I'm not even verified.
All right, so she ended up, this is Candace with her two children. I don't know their ages.
Oh, they're cute.
I like their snow cone jackets.
I like the like colors in this photo.
Yeah, it's really good. So she posted this and it said,
That's a lot of words.
I will read it, don't worry. She says, hello everyone, it has come to light today that something I was hoping for the sake of my children not to have to address until later in my life when they are older has been shared online and circulated to my professional partners by someone trying to discredit me. 6 years ago, I took part in a documentary about sex workers because for a time, I was one myself. I am not ashamed of that time in my life, and my partner and family have always been aware of it. Although I regret the embarrassment that this will cause those close to me, both personally and professionally. Life is complicated. I can't pretend I have all the answers, but I am trying to be as transparent in this moment as I possibly can be. If what I have done has caused harm and pain, then I am truly sorry. And the good majority of her followers were like, you have nothing to apologize for. You know, thanks for letting us know, but it's cool, girl. Like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, like who's hating?
Yeah.
Is she just projecting?
There's a lot of people that project.
No, but her followers are all cool with it, right? So who's the people that were?
That's what she found out after posting this. But apparently there was someone who was like trying to sort of like blackmail her or something.
Like one person?
I don't know.
People
and then
are hella
like trying to
annoying.
bring up that documentary and like saying like she was.
It's kind of like if you right now are keeping a secret that, you know, you were a sex worker before and now that they see you successful, they're like, well, Joe, we're gonna tell Bart that you used to be a sex worker.
Go ahead.
Right, but you were like, you haven't said it, you know? Like, I think that's why no one has anything over you.
So it's like I can get ahead of it if I expose myself.
And that's what she did.
how I
Yeah,
live.
pretty much.
Yeah, I'm just like, look, here's all my secrets.
I don't know why sex workers get it so bad because they bring so much joy.
It's because people are ashamed of themselves for having impure thoughts about people and
They
stuff.
act like they're like killers or something. It's like they helped release people so much, you know, like
I just think that a lot of times people wish they could do something in the sex work industry, but they feel like, what are people gonna think about me? So whatever they're gonna think about me, I'm gonna
Just to project it. Yeah.
Or like if they grow up really religious and then it's like they have these like sexual feelings, but then they're repressed because they're, you know,
I wanted to suck dick for a living. Oh,
or just
that.
even like have sex with a
random person.
Yeah, without marriage or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they do it and then they feel bad about themselves and then they're like, fuck you, they have this whole amendment.
But they act like, okay, this is a job, right? So like, obviously it's just, they're not there like fucking, I don't know.
But you're so normalized by that, right? Like have you ever met a sex worker before?
Yeah.
Right, and so you're in the known with them, you know, but someone who's in the middle of fucking nowhere and like it's like a mom and it's like I'm supposed to be looking up to you to how you take care of your kid, but you're used to fucking suck dick for money. Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Well, they used to
know?
suck dick for free.
That's what I say, bitch. I'm like, at least I got paid. I mean, I was never a sex worker, but that's what I would say if I would have been.
What isn't a transaction in a relationship sometimes, you know?
Damn.
Thinking like a true businessman.
Yeah.
Thinking like a recently single person.
Yeah.
I mean, right? I don't know.
I just I don't know.
He's drowning. He's like, anyone?
I just think a lot of times people put like, there's this, you guys know Paige Hathaway, the fitness
Yeah.
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 So she just had her baby, right? And she was talking about how in the beginning of her, I think her baby's like a couple months old. And when she first had her, she shared on her story how she was like, hey, like we've been having a really hard time like putting her to sleep and stuff. So we're gonna hire someone to like, to like help her sleep at night while we sleep and like basically train her into like a sleeping schedule. And people
You could hire someone for that.
I didn't know. Yeah. And people went in on her saying like, you're so fucking privileged. You're supposed to be a mom. You're supposed to stay up with your baby and da-da-da.
Like there's one right way to parent.
Right. And Paige was like, bro, it's like $500. Like if I can pay for it and help her get better sleep and help me get better sleep.
So I could be a better mom during the day.
That's like saying you're so privileged you could afford a therapist.
Yeah.
It's like it's for mental health, and if
You're
I
so
could
privileged.
afford it,
You don't have to take the bus and you can drive.
Right.
yeah,
You're so privileged. You have a bedroom. Like you can say that about anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
You're so privileged. You have a refrigerator.
People probably just go harder
Keep
on
going.
moms.
Let's keep going. What else?
My friend V, she's from Vietnam, and she like grew up like. She'll always talk about like how poor she grew up, where she was like.
You ever tell you're tired of her fucking stories?
I love her.
You sound like my mom and
She's
shit.
so spicy. I love her. She outpours people.
I get it, you're drinking mud water. Fuck.
Like, did I ever tell you about like this guy came knocking on the door for donations because he was like from an underprivileged area or whatever, and she outpoured him. She was like, "Do you have a TV at home? Okay, listen up. We didn't have a working toilet. We didn't have air conditioning. We didn't have a floor on the ground. We had dirt. We dug a hole for a toilet." And so the guy was like, "All right."
That's poor.
He's like, here's $5.
Man, I saw some real poor shit. Like in third world countries, it's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Developing, remember?
Fuck those words. That's some first world bitch shit. Honestly, I don't give a fuck, man. And I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. No one comes at me. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe
You own your shit. You're literally like, bitch, I said it, period. What?
because I'm not really saying anything to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
But the real problem is maybe some of you fuckers out here need to go to these countries and live out there for a month, you little fucking privileged bitch. You think I'm oh my god, I'll fucking choke the fuck out of you.
Get him.
Metaphorically speaking. Metaphorically choke the fuck out of you, because I'm a good boy.
Let's go.
No, it just blows my mind. And then every time I go, I'm like, man, I kind of want to live here. Like, fuck, man, America's like so fucking whack.
Wait, you want to live in Vietnam?
I do.
You left here being like, America's the greatest, and then you came back and you're like, America's whack.
You have to make income like in Vietnam. You can't have the income you make here.
Why?
Because we make so much fucking money here.
You could probably take what he has now and retire over there.
No, you want to live in Vietnam, you have to.
Why do I gotta start over? Who made up these rules?
I made up these
You're
rules
so
right now.
privileged, Joe.
Over there, you literally are.
Joke's on you. I want to live in a mud hut.
With no money though.
Don't
Yeah.
you feel like the joke's on you now?
Wow, he got me. Oh my. Because I think about that all the time. I'm like, I want to live in Mexico, but still like do YouTube. I could fucking ball out, but
Why don't you?
Why you make it hard for yourself?
You can keep your channel.
Yeah, why are you gonna make it hard for yourself?
I think actually like different YouTubers in different parts of the world get paid differently because it's depending on like the brand deals that are in the country that you're in.
But what about the content? Let's say you keep your content English and you're just living in Mexico,
You know
but it's
what's
English
crazy?
content.
I take my computer over there, and when I'm over there, it's like YouTube MX, Mexico. So I don't know if it would change. I don't know, but I also do shipping. I'm not
It
like.
depends on where your viewers are from.
Oh.
So wherever they're watching, those ads are paying you.
I had heard a long time ago, and correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how PewDiePie became like the #1 YouTuber, was that he came from a different country and he grew a little bit of an audience there, and then he moved to a different country and grew a little bit of audience there, and then by the time he got to America, he had audience in all these different countries, and then it
I
kind of
don't know his
snowballed.
strategy.
I don't know. I heard that from somebody that was on the inside.
How do you create a fan base in that one? Like, was he creating videos in like specific to that?
Because he already had like his channel was already considered big in that country, because like for example, when I went to Amsterdam in 2014, we met up with the biggest YouTuber in Amsterdam, and she had 90,000 subscribers.
Wow.
So like it was
Amsterdam's small.
right, but like so if you go to a country and you're the #1 channel, like where your channel goes to the top
Probably gets promoted a lot.
in the algorithm, or at least the way the algorithm was set up back in those days. I don't know if it's still the same, but so the countries that were just starting to get YouTube, he was like in his I don't even know if he did it on purpose or what, but his channel like ended up being the number one in each country, and then by the time he got here, it was like already showing up top.
And it's easy to country hop in Europe. It's like
Yeah.
going from LA to San Francisco.
Wow.
I know.
Or even closer, LA to San Diego.
Yeah, but I have thought about living in Mexico.
Why don't you?
I don't know, because what am I gonna do over there? Like,
Live like a queen?
no, but like, Mochi's where I'm from is so small. Everyone knows everyone. You know what I mean?
You get bored.
Yeah, like I like being here, visiting over there. I like my life here. You know? Yeah.
True.
I like living in America.
I almost like stayed there forever when I was
Really?
15. When I was living there, I was like ready to just like peace out to my American life. I'm gonna be Mexican forever.
I would leave America for Bali. I think that's the only place I would leave it for.
Now you know what I'm talking about.
As a tourist or like a normal person?
They don't know.
Oh, like an expat?
They don't know Southeast Asian prices. That's why.
Yeah, and
They don't know Southeast Asian
and it's
prices.
so beautiful, and the people are so warm and awesome, and
Yep, because they want your money.
it's like less than $100 a night to stay at a huge resort, like and like $2 drinks for like cocktails.
Southeast Asian dreams.
Pretty amazing.
If you ever retire, you should at least, to make some side cash, work for a fucking travel agency. Hooked. I would be hooked. Yep. Let me go there.